All right, guys. Now I'm gonna go over my other trade here. So traded all markets today. Gold in Asia, and then a New York session, oil, and indices. This is a really simple, very simple trade. All right. So all assets basically gapped up, expanded away. So when we create a gap, we always want to gravitate towards that as a draw on liquidity. Sometimes that happens the same day. Sometimes that happens later on the week. Here, we can see clearly we hit it same day on CL here. So CL hit it first. So, and we know that SMT and gaps like this, like new week opening gaps, especially when there's no wick on the candle, typically it's just a retracement. Sometimes it can like cap off a daily range or something, but we're likely to revisit it later on the week. But here, we know it's gonna we know it's gonna hit. You know, the S&P is gonna break basically because of the strength shifts that we get. So the strength shift happens here. So I trade about 9 o'clock. I come to the market. You can clearly see here at 10 o'clock. So the 10 o'clock candle opens up, and we're not opening up with any swing or nothing like that. So there's no strength switch yet. So you're kind of just waiting for that to happen. Right. So now it's just basic GXT stuff, right? So the high of this 4-hour candle is we want it to form from what? A 1 hour or 30-minute or 1 hour swing. So here, as you can see, also from like a key level and whatnot, because again, we're not opening up 10 a.m. within a swing, so we need to create one, right? So this would be the GXT reversal sequence, right? Where a 4-hour candle, the high is formed from a 30-minute or above swing. So this is the hourly, right? And the key level is an hourly gap, but it's also just this 30-minute strength switch S&T fill. Or not strength switch S&P fill. It's a strength switch, my bad. It's a strength switch, and then it's confirmed the C2 candle closure is a strength switch PSP. So this is the strength switch to go ahead and break this S&P down here. Super easy. When I look within this C2 candle, what do I want to see? V shape, right? So check that V shape out. And if I go over here on HO, the reason I can take this right at the new hourly C3 open, which is 11 o'clock, is because what we did right before, the candle closed, created this SMT here. Okay, so basically created an SMT within this range, and it was confirmed. Basically right before the candle opens, right? So basically, we know the high is put in at 10 a.m. So within continuation, now we have a protected level. So basically, we're opening up within that. So we can just continue. So we're not expecting a large wick. You know, we're not expecting this to happen. You know, open high like that. None like that. It should just expand basically because what we just did right before it. So that's why I can enter this as a positional entry, just like that, and take it to the low. Right, even with it being this low in a range like this, that's still 4R, man. Like, it's still great. And you could have held, really, if you really wanted to be, not greedy, but you really want to get the most out of it, to just fill in the whole weak opening gap. I just didn't do that, but it did get there, like, eventually. I don't know if it hit break even. Yeah, it did get there eventually, but I was cool with just this there. And yeah, man, there's opportunities every day. Like, this is 1 hourly candle, guys. Like, 1 hourly candle. You know, literally 1 hourly candle. Pretty sure my other trades are like that as well. You know, like, this is basically 1 hourly candle. The short, the long was just like 2 hours. You know, it's just these small. Look at these small ranges I'm trading. Literally from here to like here to here. If we go on RB, you know, here to here. Obviously on GC, it's a lot larger range because the higher time frame. You just have that higher time frame range. But it's actually, sorry, it's up here. It's even bigger. It's like from here to here, you know? That's where you get really high RR. But even with these smaller range trades, like that's 4R, 3R. So like, you know, we don't care about losses. We don't care about missing trades because there's already so many opportunities, right? So there's no point of not waiting for the sequences to lay out. There's no point of not waiting for the most high probable sequences to print, right? There is going to be those discretionary trades that I take, and you guys probably feel bad, like, oh, I didn't see that. Bro, who cares? Because there's going to be plenty of opportunities where it's clean. Like, Like what I think is clean today is obviously this one's the cleanest one. This gold one is super, super clean. This one is super clean in my opinion. This oil one, super clean. Basic GXT logic, right? If you want to trade a reversal day, large wick, how do you want it to form? You want it to open high first, right? So it does that. Okay, now I just need to basically, within the continuation, I want to trade away from some relevant level, right? That gets formed right here. This C2 forms the high of the 4-hour candle. It's all mechanical, right? How do we TP on a reversal day? We want to TP at the opening price or the current low of the candle because we don't know how far it's going to go beyond the opening price, right? That's the same logic we use like across all things. Same logic we use to confirm a high of a candle, right? So it's all the same thing. Like there's going to be things you miss, right? Of course, that's just a part of it. But there's so many opportunities. Like who gives a shit, you know? And the RR is so good that you don't even need that many trades to like. You don't even need a high win rate, nor do you need a lot of trades to make a ton of money, right? You don't have to bang out a trade every single day. Like literally, let's just go like with a prop firm, right? So most firms you have 5 accounts. Let's say you have 5 50K accounts. And this is the power of just having like a 50% win rate and just taking a couple trades a week, right? So we're gonna go with 3 trades. No, we'll go with 4 trades a week. Okay, 4 trades a week times 4, because 4 weeks in a month, 4 trades a week. No, we'll go with that. Always equals 16 trades a month. Okay, let's say you only win half of them. Okay, so you only win 8. So that would equal 8. Okay, you only win 8. Now let's say the average RR. When you're waiting for high probable stuff, it should be above 2. Honestly, like I think 3 to 4. Let's go with 3. Okay, let's go with 3. So times 3. That is 24 RR. If my math is good. 24 R in the month. Okay, that's nothing crazy. It's good though. That's really great. So if we multiply this, let's say you're only risking $300. We're gonna go with 50 accounts. Okay, $300 times 24. Fuck, this is gonna be a lot. Or this is gonna be a hard math. So I gotta pull out the calculator. Calc. All right. $72,000. Or it's not 72,000. $7,200. Okay, on a 50K account, and this is using the whole month, right? This is not a payout cycle, nothing like that. So if you just take your time, right, is what I'm trying to say. Like take your time, to build your buffer. It doesn't. You don't have to, in the 5 days each payout cycle, 5 days. You don't have to get to this number. You don't have to get past the buffer and then another 3,000 on top of it. No, you don't have to do that, man. Like take your time. Now you're gonna time this by 5. Because now you have 5 accounts. And that equals, gotta pull up the calc again. 720 times 5. $36,000. Dude, we're talking about one firm, by the way. And obviously they have payout caps. They have payout caps every 5 days or whatever, right? So you're not actually getting this much, right? More so, whatever. We'll just go like 2,000 per account, right? Is what you can withdraw, or something like that, right? Obviously, you can probably withdraw that before, but this is more so a nice buffer that you're taking the whole month to build, okay? And maybe you're permitted to take $2,000, okay, from each account, which you're gonna be left with $5,000 each account. That's 10K, dude. All right, $10,000 payout with you still having a nice buffer, and you just do it again, right? Now do this with like multiple firms. Like be patient, multiple firms, be selective, dude. They're gonna be fucking chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I promise you, like you don't gotta trade every day. You can even cut these numbers even worse. So you can have like maybe less RR, whatever, less win rate. Dude, doesn't matter. You're still gonna be fine if you just take your time, right? A lot of people try to build a buffer and a payout in the first 5 days, and that's where you fuck shit up. You try to make your whole buffer in like 1 day or whatever. Like, dude, you can't withdraw. You can't even withdraw all of it. First off, you can't withdraw the same day. That's the second thing. So you might as well take your time. There's like no point of doing it, right? You wait 2 weeks for your job paycheck. Why not take your time on these funded accounts, which pay you way more than your 9 to 5? You know, so treat it like a job because it is. Be a professional. Be patient. You know, you're seeing that almost every reversal has these sequences. So why not just wait? You know, like, dude, look like right now, dude. I may trade this shit, but fuck, there's another opportunity here, dude. Uh, at least I think there was. Like, there's like an hourly gap here. It's not the cleanest shit ever, but there's like an hourly gap here. I don't know if it's an SMT filler or not. I can't see it, dude. I think it's like equal lows, but you just have like an hourly gap, right? Hourly gap. Okay, no type of SMT in that. So you just wait for price to show it's gonna reverse. Okay, look, V shape here. Two-stage SMT right here. It's really just a 30-minute SMT fill, right? So it's a PSP, so it's the highest probable SMT fill where the candle 3 is a PSP, and as you can see, this is already a strength switch because the bullish candle is the one that is running a low when it should be the bearish candle, right? But you can just see that's this right here, right? So if I go into lower time frame, what do you want to see? V-shaped signatures, right? Look at this V-shape. It all looks the fucking same, dude. Like, dog, it doesn't matter what the fuck you take. Let's go with this one right here, dude. Like, how much RR is this, bro? You know, 4 R, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, there's plenty of opportunities every fucking day. Obviously, we're not gonna hold this fucking whole thing. That's cap. We're not doing that unless you're holding to the gap fill again. Like that could actually make sense, to be honest. Go hold a runner or something. But yeah, like, you know, take your time, man. You don't gotta risk a lot. We're just going off of that little example of, like, you know, prop firm example. We're assuming $500 risk, but a lot of people don't risk 500. We'll go 300. You know, you're not gonna make, maybe it's not 72,000, whatever it is. Maybe it's 5,000 in the whole month. Who gives a shit? All right, you make a lot of money being patient. You don't gotta catch every trade. So I'm telling you, you're gonna be fine, bro. This is actually pretty nice. We close above this as well. Yeah, that could make sense. Strength switch, basically a strength switch to go and fill in this gap because other assets already did it. But yeah, like, there's opportunities every day, bro. So just be patient, guys, and y'all get it.